What is going on, everybody? It is Big B Brick Reviews, and today I'm going to be reviewing LEGO Alien Conquest set 7066 Earth Defense HQ. Now this was the very first set that I bought with my own money when I got my first job. So this is actually the second time I've purchased this set, because the old one had so much dust on it, it wasn't even funny. So I'm like, you know what? I better buy a brand new one just so stuff doesn't break. Because if you leave your Legos out over time, they will get crusty and they will break. Especially the brown pieces. Now, instead of my usual videos where I would go over the minifigs first, I thought I would do the truck itself, because guys, there is so much to go over with this set. It is, I would say medium massive. It's pretty cool. Okay, there's a lot of really nice play functions, and it looks like something out of an alien attack movie. Like, okay, this is who we're gonna call the Alien Defense Unit. These guys know what they're doing. So, yeah, let's start off with the first half. Now, I know it looks kind of like with the other part, but the cool thing about this is you can disconnect it, and there's a swivel ball right here, and you can connect it so it works more like a trailer. So you can like roll it around like this. You know, it's honestly like really cool. They were pretty smart when designing this truck. So I don't know if you can already tell, but I've used some pieces from my previous identical set to kind of enhance this one. So you can see that this is longer than it shows on the box. So it'd be cool if these actually lit up, but sadly they don't. And this is where it used to be my favorite play function of this set, but these are supposed to launch out, but they don't really do that good of a job. So even on the other one, just kind of like loosely. That's why I really feel like they should have waited and installed one of like 4 of these on each of them. Like, seriously. I mean, if they had those, this would be so much more fun to play with. I mean, it's still fun to play with, but like, watch. Boom! You took out the UFO. Or even they could have used one of the big missile cannons like this. Like, Commander, aliens are attacking us. What do we do? Soldier, fire the big cannon. You don't have to tell me twice, Commander. Boom. I mean, seriously, like, they kind of wasted a lot of potential, because this cannon was already invented by LEGO at the time, and they could have just waited a while to put these in. I mean, hey, they could have even done a remastered version of this set with one of these, or both. Like, they could have used this for a different part of the set. I mean, like, seriously, look how powerful these things are. See? And the big boy. Boom! But back to the main focus. So, the nice thing is that they made it so you could easily take off the roof, and this is like a little control room, and here's a walkie-talkie, and these are windows to look into this part of the build. So it's like a surveillance room where you can put either alien in the pod, and the alien jetcopter actually had this piece. So if you guys have been watching my series of this theme, you would you'd already know what this is. You can trap him in here, like, haha, we got him. Now we gotta study him. So I'm assuming that's what this part of the truck is for. I mean, because you can clearly see him in there, so. And here we have the front, and this set does come with a lot of stickers, so if you buy it, you be prepared for a lot of stickers, and it's going to be hard to find. I was lucky enough to find it for its original price on eBay for like $80. No, it wasn't eBay. It was Atlanta Brick Co. So, what I like about the sticker, though, is that it looks like it already took some shots from an alien UFO, which is really cool. And it says Alien Defense Unit. So that's what ADU stands for. And again, I added stuff from the previous set I had of this just to make it look a little bit better. And here's a driving spot, and then here is a passenger seat for, I don't know, like another soldier to sit, like, okay, like I need someone up here at the front. So, and here in the front, I think these are cannons, these are more lights, and these are like blinkers, or I think that's what they're supposed to be, but I could be wrong, so correct me in the comments if you have to. And another cool thing about the cannon piece is that this translucent light blue piece, it looks like it's supposed to be a scanner, like, he's in our sights, fire! So, yeah, I'm guessing that's what that's meant to be for. So, yeah, that pretty much does it for the front half of the truck. So, one more thing I forgot to mention is that it has this scanner. So I'm assuming for the alien, and it has this target piece, or sorry, picture. And it has all these buttons. Thankfully, these weren't stickers. These were already pre-printed. And I guess you could buy like a bunch of these if you want to use them in a stop motion, like, oh, we're scanning zombies or whatever. So hey, yeah, that's hopefully a good idea for you guys. Alright, so this is the first half of the truck. Now on to the second half of the truck. Now, the back part of the truck is like the majority of this set. I mean, look how awesome this thing is. And again, just for context, I did add pieces from the other set to make this one look better. And I love how this opens up. You can bring out a little cart with a stretcher on it for like an injured soldier, like this, which is really cool. Like, okay, he's been hit by an alien clinger. We gotta take him so he can heal properly in the back of the truck. Sorry, this is kind of hard to fit in. Probably should do it backwards. Beep, 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 beep. Okay, we're good. And here we have some more windows, and we have another computer piece. So I think what this part is meant for is when both of them are together, the doc can be like, alright, what does this scanner say? What does this scanner say? And he can go back and forth between computers. And so in the back, it's like the medical part, and here's like a scanner, and it says de-stun scanner. So, as you can see, like, the person is stunned, and it shows, I believe, the levels of stunned, like F1, F2, F3, and I'm assuming F3 is like the worst of the conditions. So, yeah. So there's like more medical equipment, like there's needles, there's a walkie-talkie, and drawers. So I think one of the drawers has something in them. So we got a pair of binoculars and this holder piece, which I'm assuming is supposed to be like tweezers of some kind. So, and on the other side we have this, I would say, I wouldn't say drawer, I would say cabinet, which has probably one of my most favorite pieces. This little Lego alien laptop, which honestly it's pretty decent in detail, especially considering since it was made in early 2010. But yeah, this sticker was super hard to put on. As you can tell, I didn't do that good of a job. But yeah, it's supposed to be like show the anatomy of one of the aliens in this set. So I'll get right on that after I'm done reviewing the second part of the truck. But yeah. So, and I've heard from so many people over the years that this piece is the one that gets lost the most. And this is my third Lego laptop piece. I have two other ones. One from my other set of this, which also has the alien sticker on it, and another from a more recent set. So I have two of these because of my other set that I got before this one, and one from a different set. And here we have these pieces that fold out, and I'm assuming they're supposed to be like satellites of some kind. So yeah, which is pretty cool. So both of them have like a fold out where you can put the satellites on. So, and the cool thing is that they fold down to make it so you can fold up the walls. And then there's like a coffee cup right there, like while they're studying aliens. Hey, I can have a cup of coffee while I'm waiting on the results. And I guess honestly, if you wanted to take all those pieces out, you could just use this as a troop transporter. Like get like a bunch of more Lego Alien Conquest soldiers and like put them in rows and stuff. Like, all right, let's go, because they did that in one of the commercials for this set, which is really cool. And here's one of the coolest parts of this set, the alien jet fighter. And check this out. Ready for launch position. Boom. Okay, that is cool. It's ready, so it can take off like shh. And I love how they designed it. Like, all right, are you ready to take off, soldier? Yeah, I'm ready. All right, put in position. Oh, dang. All right, get ready to take off. Oh, yeah. That's honestly really cool. And I feel like, again, they could have used these. I mean, they could have waited a while and then boom. So, yeah, and I love how this door opens up, which is really nice. But yeah, they could have easily used the spring shooters, because like that would make it so much better. And I know this came out before they were designed. They came out in 2014, so I think 3 or 4 years later after this theme was made. Now let's look at the jet itself. And this thing has so many stickers. They were quite the hassle to put on. Even after a while of doing this, it was still a hassle, let me tell you. So I like how they used the battle axes for like the, I don't know, right, the turrets. And I really like this use of the antenna, long antenna piece, which is really nice. And we have like 2 blasters in the front, so like, you know, so, and this is what the cockpit looks like. There's like a lever, so for like throttle, so like, or, and then we got jet boosters on the back, and this was probably one of the hardest stickers of all, but I love how it has a picture of the alien jet fighter on the what is this piece called? I can't remember, but I love the stickers. So I don't remember what the story is behind this snake piece. It says Nen 71. So, and I think this was also on the jet copter as well. So, yeah. Alright, so here we have the UFO, which is really nice, and I already have my other UFO from the other set that I have of this. So, these stickers were really hard too. Don't get me wrong, oh my gosh, those were really hard to put on. So, yeah. And I like how they included the bubble cockpit, but in a clear version. So, it's a nice little UFO design. So, like, it's attacking, and they're like, oh yeah, you can't attack us that great. So, I mean, kind of got it. Alright, so that's pretty much it for the main build. Now let's get on to the minifigures. Oh, one more detail I forgot to point out is there's more alien bullet holes right here, and I'm betting on the other side as well. Right here. And right here, and I took this piece from my old Lego Alien Conquest set. So, I'm going to do the aliens first. So we got the standard trooper you've seen in other videos, and he's got an alien blaster and little brain up here. And the main purpose of Lego Alien Conquest was the reason why they were abducting humans is because they wanted their brain power, because they didn't have any of themselves. So let's do a 360. Sadly, this does not have back printing, so kind of wish my turntable was a little bit faster. And he does have some wing printing, and I feel like back in the day this was rare, and I feel like this is like the only piece that, like, this head mode is the only theme this comes in. I could be wrong though, but it's so unique. Next we have one of the coolest figures in this theme, the alien, cyborg, or android. Now, he has a robotic arm and a peg leg, but I'm assuming it's supposed to be a robotic leg, and the chest printing on him is pretty cool. So, like, check this out. And I wonder if part of him was like blasted away, like, okay, we need to make him a cyborg. So, I mean, check it out, because, like, look at all this half looks robotic, and I'm guessing his arm/hand got shot off, and he's like, you know what, we make me a robotic arm, and I don't have a hand, so this is going to be like a little tentacle. So, and you can see he has like a robotic eye and stuff, and so cool. This is like awesome. I mean, he looks intimidating, honestly. Like, look, I wasn't gonna ask twice. So, yeah, he looks really cool. And one of the best parts about this minifig, he has a translucent brain piece like the alien commander. I don't know why, but they decided to give him a translucent brain piece too. So I wonder, maybe the story is like he used to be the main in command, but then he got replaced with too many robotic parts. They had to give it to a less harmed alien to make them the commander. Honestly, I could be right about that, or I could be wrong. So, yeah, it's got the translucent brain piece. So cool. And the translucent green head, which is nice. So, overall, really cool minifigure. Next, we have the Alien Commander. This is the second set he appears in, which is cool. So you guys have already seen him before. And you're like, wait, what is that submachine rifle looking gun? I've said it before and I'll say it again. I like Brick Arm's version of guns better. Just because this is Lego's version and I'm like, I'd rather use something more intimidating. I mean, and it looks so much cooler too than that. So, I mean, I know everybody says, but Lego's a family company, family-friendly company. They can't use realistic looking weapons, and I get that. I respect that. But, I mean, if you want to make your Alien Conquest ADU army more cooler, bring out these bad boys. And these do not come in the set, so just thought I'd add that. They do not come with the set. They're not made by Lego. You can get them at brickarms.com. They're called XMP SMGs. brickarms.com, XMP SMGs. Now, here's his, alright men, let's do this face. His surprised face. So, I like this one more because he's like ready for action. So that was the Alien Commander. And I know I've already shown him off in Lego set 7052. I just thought I'd show you the minifigures this set comes with. So, for this minifigure, I figured since I already have this set, I thought I'd switch it out. This minifigure's head from this head. This is the actual set. Sorry, this is the head that actually comes in the set. But I figured I'd want to make this minifig more like a pilot. So he has kind of like a oxygen mask. And this head is from the Lego Galaxy Squad. And you've already seen the pilot minifigure in the Lego Alien Jetcopter. And so, again, this is not the head that comes in the set. It's this female one. So. But I feel like this head is more fitting for this minifigure because of the oxygen mask. So, but yeah, there's the back printing and stuff, so. And this minifigure also has leg printing. And there's like the parachute cord that he could pull if if he's going down. And the final minifigure in the set is the scientist slash doctor. And his printing is like really, really good. I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. he's like already got some like alien goop on his suit. And it kind of looks more like a real astronaut suit. And then right here, it says ADU inspector, which is like really cool. He's like, okay, I'm gonna run some tests, see what their goal is, see what they're made of, see what, I don't know, what their insides look like. So yeah, I love it. Such nice printing. And this minifigure, he does not have a back face, so it's just this. And I like how his hair goes with his beard, his sideburns. So yeah, again, I love the printing on this minifigure. It looks so cool. Like, he's been doing surgery on the alien and he's already got gloop on him. So and I think this was supposed to be an astronaut suit. So maybe he went to space, and then after he came back, the aliens started attacking, and maybe he's the one that formed the alien defense unit. Alright guys, so that does it for this Lego set review, and this is the last set in the series of Lego Alien Conquest. Again, thank you for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already. So this is Big B Bricks Reviews signing off, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.